Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're talking about some ways to elevate your fall wardrobe. And I got some new pieces I'm excited to share, so let's jump into it. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Ashley Park. This is Park Avenue and I have lots of fashion content. So if that's what you love, subscribe and make sure you hit those notification bells so you don't miss any of my uploads. Now, I know the things that I share tend to sell out, so if you want the links early, then sign up for my email list in the description box, so that way you get links to everything earlier than everyone else. Now, if you haven't already, go back and check out my full mood board video where I shared just basically the direction that I'm headed in for my fall wardrobe, and it's really just an inspirational video that can give you some ideas of where you might want your fall wardrobe to head as well. So let's talk about the things that I picked up and like the categories that I'm looking into, and just a few ways that you can elevate your fall wardrobe. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to buy a lot of items unless you want to. It's fun to switch things up, but really I'm looking back at a lot of the pieces that I've already worn to see if I want to update them, or maybe get like a new color in that same item, or just get a better version, you know? So first of all, the easiest way you can update and elevate your fall wardrobe is really getting a color of the season. Get any particular item that you might be looking at in a specific color for the season. Like olive green right now, it's an every year kind of a color, and it's one of my favorites, but I feel like I'm seeing so much of it. Everything that it seems to be coming out so far is also coming out in a gorgeous like olive green color, which I'm very happy about. So you can get something in olive green. Chocolate is still very much on trend. You can grab something in a nice, deep, saturated, rich chocolate brown, and that could update your wardrobe. And a good way to do that is like picking something impactful, like maybe a really nice chunky scarf that you could throw around your shoulders or really layer up in once the weather gets cold. You could do a coat, you could do a chunky sweater, or a nice knit that you can wear from the fall into the winter and then layer with it. That could be really great as well. So it doesn't have to be a big ticket item. It could be something simple, but it's just so that you feel like you've updated things, bring a color maybe you don't already have a ton of in your wardrobe that just happens to be on trend for the season, and it can freshen things up a little bit. Another way to go could be picking up a particular fabric of the season. And right now, suede is hugely on trend. And I know it's kind of silly to say suede is on trend for the fall winter, groundbreaking, I know. But when something is heavily on trend, you can find just more variations of it. So you might be able to find more of a variety of suede jackets, suede handbags, suede boots, suede shirts, suede pants, suede shorts. You know what I mean? Like you just are able to find more of that particular thing, even though it's always going to be something you might want to have for the fall and winter season. I just picked up this suede handbag from Madewell that I really love, and it's inexpensive and it fits a lot. It's a good everyday little bag to throw on, and I've been wearing it for a couple months now, and it's still pretty summery outside, so I already know I'm going to be able to wear it well into the fall and winter months. It's a really nice, you know, easy handbag to carry, and it looks really good, and it elevates things, but it wasn't expensive at all. Now, while we're talking about suede, let's jump into the first category that is really great to consider when you are wanting to update your fall wardrobe, and that's jackets. A jacket is an outfit finisher. It's the last piece you put on. And if you are someone who is outside a lot, maybe you live in a city where you're doing a lot of walking, maybe you're in and out of the car, a jacket might be a piece that you have on for a really good amount of time. So to have a statement jacket, or even just something that's a little bit more fun than anything you already have, or in a particular color that you don't already have, it's fun to update your wardrobe with because you would wear it a lot of the time, or get a couple. You know, I love a jacket, so I love to be able to throw those on. And when it comes to like jackets and blazers and things that are outfit finishers, you really can keep it simple with the outfit, and that could be the statement. So on an everyday basis, I know a lot of us don't want to have to think about our entire outfits and planning a look every day, and really who's giving a look every single day, you know what I mean? So to have a really cute jacket that does all the heavy lifting, you can keep everything simple. So my first recommendation is this Madewell cardigan, which is really a jacket. I'm not really sure why they call it a cardigan, but it is perfect for the fall winter. I can layer tanks under it. I can do thin knits under it. It's a really, really nice little jacket, and it's a style that I don't already have. So that's why I had to get my hands on this one. It's collarless. It has a nice crop, but it's not too cropped. The structure overall is really nice, and it's just an easy like throw on piece. And I love suede, and it just feels good, and it looks really good. And this is something I know I'm gonna wear a lot. This next jacket, I tried on and I fell in love instantly. So I've already added it to my fall winter wish list, and I have a running list, and the priorities on my list change whenever I see something else that sometimes might knock something out of, you know, top priority. But I have a running list that I update when I see things that I love. And sometimes it's nice to have a list because you might fall out of love with something. You know, sometimes you could be impulsive when you see something you like. Oh no, it might sell out, I should probably get it. You know, it fits all the criteria that I'm looking for. But sometimes if you just sit with it for a little bit, you know what I mean? Refer back to your list, look at your pictures, maybe take a video of yourself, you know, wearing it that you can look back. And sometimes you might be like, you know what, that's really not the thing that I thought I needed, you know? So it's great to have a running list of your wish list so that we can always refer back to it and then see if you really want to prioritize something or not. Now let's get back to the jackets. This suede jacket from Banana Republic is really cute. I love the cut of it. It's slightly oversized. I love the cargo pockets and the sleeves belt out a little bit. They're kind of wide. And I just feel like this jacket overall, it just had an easy, relaxed fit. It looked really expensive. It felt really luxe. And I just think it's a great option. I just saw that they updated the website and they now have it in a green color. They call it Dark Trees Green, and it's more of like a hunter green. It's a deep, gorgeous, rich green. Not exactly olive, but still very beautiful. But for me, because I'm loving so many green accessories and olive colored pieces, I feel like the camel will be a better backdrop for a lot of the other pieces that I'm looking at right now. Another great option is just getting a suede overshirt. It doesn't have to be a jacket or a trench coat or anything like that because those can be a little bit more pricey. And just sticking with a simple suede overshirt could take you into the fall, like wearing it as a jacket, but then you can wear it as an actual shirt once it gets cold and you need to layer up. I have this suede overshirt from Quince that I really, really like. I got mine a little bit oversized, but if you want to get your true size, it would still look gorgeous. A suede shirt like this, or even a suede jacket, it looks great with white jeans, cream colored jeans, slacks. It looks great with satin trousers. You can do a lot, and it's a really nice option to have. Next up, a really great leather jacket is going to elevate your fall wardrobe. Now for me, when I'm updating an item like a leather jacket, I'm either going from a faux leather to a real leather. I'm going from maybe a more trendy style to something more classic, something just that looks more expensive and elevated all around. The fit, the cut, the style, maybe even the hardware. I'm looking at all those elements. So the fact that I have seen some faux leather jackets at Zara that I really like and I'm considering is kind of killing me. But this one in particular is so cute. This faux leather jacket has such an interesting cut and fit. I haven't tried it on, so I'm not sure how it's going to fit me, if I'm still gonna like it at all. But the silhouette, the cut, everything, it just looks really, really expensive and high end in the images. And when I've seen it, seen videos of people trying it on, it's not available online, but I know it is available in some Zara stores because I've already seen it on the internet. It is so cute. And it looks like it's a dupe for a YSL jacket. Again, I haven't seen it in person, so I cannot vouch for it, but it looks so cute that I'm considering getting this, even though it's faux leather. But there are some other leather options at Zara right now, some suede options at Zara right now. I will link everything in the description box so you guys can check out those. But there's another leather bomber jacket on Zara's website that I think is an excellent option. Of course, you're getting that real leather and it has some interesting detail, and it's something you're gonna reach for and wear over and over again because you cannot go wrong with a jacket like that. Now for this next category, it's really a year-round thing for me, but every season I do like to make small updates to my wardrobe, and this category of sunglasses is something that I do not neglect. I still like to get, you know, a cute little pair of sunglasses that I think would be something I reach for a lot in the winter. So I recently got a pair of Loewe sunglasses, and this one kind of overlaps with a few things that I've already spoken about. The color, these are in a gorgeous like olive green color. I love the case. It's really like cushiony. And these are actually my first pair of Loewe sunglasses. And I've seen a lot of Loewe sunglasses that I like, but I'm pretty particular as far as the size of sunglasses, even though there are a lot that I like. I feel like the size has to be substantial in some type of way, a little bit wider or round, like big all around. And these fit a lot of what I was looking for. I hadn't tried these on before I ordered them, so I'm glad they worked out. These are in an aviator style, and they are, you know, the acetate frame all the way around, no metal at all. But I love the translucent olive. And the lenses, even though they are shaded, they're still a good indoor-outdoor lens. And I am more attracted to those kinds of lenses because once I put my sunglasses on, I tend to just keep them on. So I prefer if they're indoor-outdoor and I don't have to really worry about taking them on and off. But these are so cute. I just love these sunglasses. I think they're so cute. They're slightly different from some of the sunglasses that I already have in an aviator style. I like the silhouette. It doesn't drop so far that it hits my cheeks, because when I smile, I hate when my sunglasses lift up or move around. And these are perfect. They sit so comfortable on my face, and they're big enough, but they're not super hugely oversized, because I do tend to go for that with my sunglasses. And I think this is a happy medium for me. Now I have a few other sunglasses that I have to talk about with you guys. I think these will make excellent updates to your fall wardrobe and beyond. But first off, these SL815 Romy shades from Saint Laurent. These are absolutely stunning. I have to go and try these on, because I have to know if these are gonna work for me, so I can get them out of my brain if they don't, but I feel like they will. I have a sneaky suspicion that these are gonna work for me. And the ones I'm most interested in are the black with the yellow lens. They come in a couple other colors. They have the dark Havana, which is not exactly a tortoise, but you know, that brown black kind of mixed colorway. And then those have a light yellow lens. And then they also come in the medium Havana, which to me looks like a deeper Havana or a more vibrant Havana, with, you know, the black and the brown combination, kind of like a tortoise. But that one has a green lens. It still looks translucent. To me, on me, the black with the yellow lens is gonna be the cutest. So I have to try this on and see. So good. I've been looking for like a nice substantial black frame for a while now, and these could be it. So I'll keep you guys posted, we'll see. The next pair of sunglasses that I have to check out are these Dior butterfly sunglasses. I don't have any Dior sunglasses. I haven't seen any that I'm like super attracted to. I think they have some cute styles, but nothing that I have been super drawn to before this style. This style I feel really compelled to go and try on. These are cute. I love the shape of them. They actually have these in two versions. There's another one that's a little bit more narrow, but I'm most interested in this larger size. It's oversized, and I love that black acetate frame. The lens looks like it'll be a good indoor-outdoor, but again, I have to try them on to see for sure. I like the gold detail. These are really cute. And I feel like these are going to be ones that, even though they have a very interesting shape, you can wear these a lot. You can wear these super casual. You can wear it dressed up. These are a really good pair of frames. And I used to have another pair of frames that was really good for that. And so I feel like I have a hole in my sunglass collection for something like that. And these could be it. So we'll see. And the last pair of sunglasses I want to talk about are these Givenchy GV1 sunglasses in Havana and brown. And these look a little bit more striped than tortoise to me, and I really like that. These are cute. Now I tried these on in the store. I was at the Webster, and they actually have these on sale, so I'll have these linked if you want to check these out. And these are really cute on. I mean, I was kind of like hesitant about them, only because I don't know if I'm gonna reach for them a lot, but they are really cute. And because this fall winter, I'm going back to more browns and earth tones, and you know, those olive greens and those really deep earth tone, like saturated colors. I feel like this would be so gorgeous with the wardrobe now that I'm headed toward, but they would also be really great with other, you know, more color pops and things like that. I think they would still be a great pair of sunglasses to wear, because they are neutral. The lens is really nice, and I think this could be an interesting shape to add to my collection, so we'll see. But I think these are a great option if you're looking for something like this. Now let's talk about shoes and boots. This is a category I look to update every new season. I love a new pair of boots because they just add something a little fresh to the collection. But shoes mostly is something I'm always looking for. I feel like I never have enough shoes, especially for like evenings, even like an elevated like daytime heel. I feel like I never have enough shoes. So I picked up this new pair of shoes from Jeffrey Campbell. These are in this gorgeous olive satin, so pretty, and they have the acetate wedge heel. They're really comfortable, they're easy to walk in. I haven't really had many like slingback shoes. It wasn't a style that I really went for, but I really love these, so I think I'm looking for more actually. I like this change purse. It's a fun pair of shoes. It's just a fun pair of shoes. I wish they did make this removable, because I feel like it would be nice to have the option to remove the change purse and then just wear this with like a, you know, a nice long pair of jeans or just something else to have a different look. But I think it's really cute. I think it's cute. I think these are comfortable. They're just a good looking shoe, and they came in a lot of colors. They had like a reddish orange. They came in black. I think there was a blue as well. There were a lot of colors to choose from. This satin is so pretty, and so I feel like whatever color you get, you really can't go wrong. The next pair of shoes we have to talk about are these boots from Banana Republic. One of my favorite stores. I'm always looking at Banana Republic because they just have so many cute things. So I get a lot of my pieces. And actually a few of the tops that I got in new, I'm going to show you guys, are all from Banana Republic. But these boots are gorgeous. They're Italian leather knee-high boots. They come in black. I'm interested in this olive green leather. They look so good. They kind of give me a little bit of a cowboy silhouette, but not so dramatic. It doesn't have all the like stitching and detail of a cowboy boot. So I'm happy about that, because even though I like the style, for me, I don't ever reach for them. So I've given up on that. But these are really, really cute. And when I look at them from like the top view, they don't really look cowboy much at all. It's just mostly that side profile. These are really cute. I really, really like these. I hope they look good on me. One thing I noticed about the description of these boots on the website, they don't have the actual circumference of the calf listed. And I know that's something a lot of us struggle with. But the good thing is these are leather, so they can be stretched. So they're definitely worth a try. Next up, I want to talk about these Suede riding boots. If you watch my full mood board video, then you heard me talk about the fact that I want a really great pair of riding boots. I really love that style. I used to wear it a lot, and now I want it to come back to my wardrobe. So I'm looking for a great pair. And these look really good. I like the shape of them. I want a classic black pair. Even if I can't later on find another like a brown or a camel or anything like that, I think I do want to start off with a really great black pair. And these look good. I like the shape and everything like that. I haven't tried any shoes from Suede, so I'm really not sure about that, but it's a great brand in general. So I think these could be a great option. And these are leather. They are lambskin, so they should be nice and soft. They should be really easy to stretch when you take them to the cobbler. And the circumference of the calf is 15.25. And that could be a good place to start if you are going to have to get these stretched. I think they could work out really nicely, tucking your leggings, maybe your jeans. I don't really tend to tuck in my jeans into my boots, honestly, so it doesn't really bother me. But as long as I can tuck in my leggings, I'm good. Now let's jump into the next category. Let's talk about some handbags. Depending on your needs is what should help you decide what kind of handbag you might want to update your collection with. If you're someone who needs to carry a lot, then you might want to, might want a bigger bag. If you're only going to carry a few things, a cute little shoulder bag could be the best option. I've already shared that cute little Madewell bag I'm going to keep talking about because I think it's such an excellent value for money. It's a bag that I have reached for a lot. And I am very impressed when I find bags that are inexpensive, that give me the look and functionality that I was missing, and they fill that gap for me. So I'm very happy with that bag if I wasn't clear about it before. So I want to talk about a few other bags on my list and that I would recommend, but I want to show you the bag that I picked up recently. And it's this cute little satin bag from Jeffrey Campbell as well. And obviously I got this bag because it's a perfect match for the shoes that I just got. It's an exact match, and it has the change purse on either side functioning, which is nice. You can put whatever you need to put in there. It opens up on both sides. And then the actual main compartment is stuffed right now, but you can fit a lot of things in here. I can fit my DJI in here. I can fit my phone, my wallet, keys, a pair of sunglasses, and maybe like a lip gloss and blotting powder or something like that in here. I was a little bit hesitant because I thought the shoulder strap was a little bit long, but after trying it on and everything, I think it's really cute. And it's a little bit different than, the other shoulder bags that I already have, or little top handles. And I like this a lot. I think it's really, really cute. Now, it was inexpensive. It was not an expensive bag at all. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you the quality is amazing, but it does not look cheap. And I think that's excellent. The one thing I would like to change about this bag is being able to adjust the strap, or even if I couldn't shorten it, just be able to remove it altogether. But it's fine. Even with the strap, I could just leave it hanging and wear it as a clutch if I wanted to. But I think it's an excellent bag, cute little bag. It comes in tons of colors to match the shoes. So if you wanted a different color in this shoe and you wanted the bag to match, they have other colors as well. So I'll link those for you guys. Now I have to talk about this last bag. This one is on my list. It's from the Attico, and it's this really cool tote that they have. It comes in 3 sizes. They have a really good color range, and some of them come in leather or suede. I really like this bag. It kind of grew on me. I liked it when I first saw it, but it definitely grew on me to the fact that I'm strongly considering between 2 sizes, but I really like the bag in general. I think the larger size is a size that could work if you're looking for either like an overnight bag, a travel kind of tote, or if you need a good size work bag. Anywhere from like the medium to the large size could be great work bags. And I'm considering more so the small size. This is a newer size. I think they released this size like the top of the year. but I think it is so cute. I, of course, am looking at it in this gorgeous, gorgeous olive green color, but I also considered like the chocolate brown croc. They have a gorgeous gray, and then this orange is beautiful, and I really feel like you cannot go wrong in any of the sizes. It's really mostly about what fits your lifestyle, the practicality of it, and all that. But overall, the style of the bag, it has a little bit of interest. To me, this is one of those examples of a really great basic, but in an interesting shape. It has some really great detail, something that updates the traditional tote bag. It just updates it and makes it a little bit more current, a little bit more new. And I really don't feel like this is a silhouette you can really get tired of, because it's not anything crazy. It just has a little bit of an extra detail that is unusual, and that's what makes it really cool. But this is an excellent bag. If you guys have any recommendations or any bags or any accessories that you've had your eye on that you think are really cool, we're thinking elevated basics, interesting neutrals, things like that, you know, things that would fit into a classic wardrobe but maybe have like an interesting twist on them. That's what I'm looking for my wardrobe. Let me know if you guys have seen anything. What's on your list of what you're picking up? And now I have some tops that I recently picked up from Banana Republic that I have to show you guys. First off, this really cool wrap top. This is an interesting basic. It's just a really great shirt, but it has this wrap kind of detail, so it creates this cowl neck, and the actual shape of the shirt gives it some interesting detail. I also grabbed it in white, but I decided I didn't need the white, but I would love to have it in navy. It sold out so quick, so I didn't get a chance to grab the navy. But I do have the chocolate brown, and that's a color that I did want more of in my wardrobe, so I'm happy about that. I also snagged this striped balloon sleeve top with this corset style detail, and this is another example of a really great elevated basic because it's a standard button-up shirt, but not so standard because it has that corset bodice and then those billowy sleeves that I love. And I like that it came in this stripe. It also comes in a chocolate brown and then in a white. In my opinion, you get more of the definition of that corset detail with the stripe, but the other colors are really great as well. Please note, if you get your hands on this top, it runs very small. I will have it linked in the description box, all the sizes that I have and everything that I picked up and shared with you in this video, but this top runs small. And then the last top that I picked up is just this denim shirt. It was filling a hole in my wardrobe in terms of just like a basic denim shirt. I have denim shirts that are cropped, maybe like a darker wash, a collar, you know, V-neck, things like that, but I didn't have just like a basic denim shirt. This one is a little oversized. I like the length of it. It has the split hem on the side, a really good like just standard denim shirt, and I needed that. So I'll have everything linked in the description box. If you guys want to check out any pieces that I shared, let me know in the comments what's on your list for this fall winter, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.